Okay, it's time for my update. Uh, let's see, I left off my last one. I was in Hua Hin. I went to Bangkok. I was actually going there. Well, one of the reasons was I had been corresponding with a Thai woman who she lives just outside Bangkok. Like a proper Thai woman, early 40s, works for the Thai government. Not she's just your average, very nice woman. Um, it was it was pretty funny. I got a ticket, from Hua Hin to Bangkok. Well, it dumped me off right at the airport, the bus, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll get a taxi, and I'm online talking to her, and she's like, no, don't take a taxi. She said, well, take a taxi, have them take you to the BTS station. I'm like, what are you talking about? What's a BTS station? She's like, oh, that's a subway. Well, I mean, and Bangkok is really a really cool city, but the one thing that is really bad about it is it's like impossible to get around. They do have a pretty good subway, like a public transit system. They have a lot of buses. They have the BTS, which is an elevated train system, and there are several different lines. I guess she said it's broken up into three major. There's BTS and there's two others. One of them is an actual subway, below grade subway, which we did take once, but it was actually good that I had a Thai person to kind of guide me in Bangkok, because it was crazy. But so when I got there, because she said take me to beat, and I was like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what. Yeah, I get on. Where do I go? I don't know. I wasn't even really exactly sure where my hotel was. So I was like, I'm just gonna take the cab. So I took a cab to my hotel, and then the cab driver, even he got lost. He drove right past it, and he's like stopping and asking people, and finally somebody knew, no, go back there. Anyway, so then I met up with her. Luckily there was because she was the one who told me what hotel to stay at, because I was like, I have no idea. And she just kind of looked at the map and said, this would be a good one, and the reason she chose is because it's, I think there's two different of the, there's a BTS and then the subway. They're in close proximity to each other to this hotel, so then I could go to either one to get around the city, which was a pretty good thing. But so she met me at the one, and we went to Chinatown, which is a big thing in Bangkok. Bangkok was really, really beautiful. I was surprised. Of course, just like with any of the cities I've been here, with the exception of Hua Hin. Well, yeah, there were some little kind of dumpier areas too, but it really amazing, because I actually saw this. I'm walking down the street, and there's a Bentley parked on the side of the street, and literally 20 feet away, there's somebody sleeping on the sidewalk. I mean, it's that kind of swing of huge wealth and poverty at the same time. It's really kind of interesting. But so we went to Chinatown, and that's another thing that, it would probably be great to find a really kind of nice Thai woman to get into a relationship with, because she's really nice, and she just doesn't, I don't know, she just doesn't really do it for me. But she's so nice, and we were like eating, because And that's the other thing with Thai women. Well, they don't just, I mean, we went to a restaurant and she orders like 4 different things. And, I'm like, I don't really care what we eat. So she's like, oh, I'll get us some. And it seems like they always do that. If you look at a lot of times when Thai people are eating it, there's not just one thing in front of them. There's like 3 or 4. And they're kind of picking up, through all of it. And one of them was, it was like a prawn soup. It was like a spicy prawn soup. And she was like, it came in a big bowl thing, and then we had 2 smaller bowls for us, and she's like feeling it out, and so I was eating the soup, and she's peeling the prawns for me. We just met. And the whole time when we were together, she was kind of the same way. She was always doing stuff for me, which was really nice. I mean, it was refreshing to have a woman that has no real, I mean, yeah, I think she likes me and she wants to make a good impression, but just do stuff like that. I mean, then we went to the floating market. What was that? I think that was on Saturday, because then no, that was on Sunday. So Saturday, then we went on a dinner cruise, which was not, and once again, there was prawns there, and she was peeling the prawns for me. And she was like, she would actually go up. It was like a buffet thing, and she would get stuff and bring it back for me. She said, "No, you want, here, try this, try." And it was also nice because she has a pretty firm grasp of English. Then we went to the floating market. Same thing again. It was actually kind of funny because, so we get there and it is just, there's so many people there, and we're kind of moving through, and we find a place where there's a table, and so we sit down, and she's like, "Oh, you just wait here. I'm gonna go get some stuff, like to save the table." So I gave her some baht, and she, it's like 20 minutes later, I'm like, where the hell is she? And it's like, all of a sudden here she comes back, she's got all kinds of shit and all kinds of food. And, so we had like a buffet of, cause she got like a selection of a bunch of different things. And it's really one of the things that I did have there that I hadn't had is they have pineapple, except their pineapples are like this, they're tiny, they're like this big, and they're really, really good. It tastes kind of like the pineapples that but much milder taste. It's not so, I don't want, well, maybe I would say tart. How pineapple is kind of, it's much mellower. It's really, really good. Anyway, so then I came back here to Pattaya, and I haven't really done, the reason I haven't really done much is I have a cold. I picked up some kind of upper respiratory. At first it was like I had a sore throat, and I was like, oh no, God. And then, once again, because actually she's coming here, the girl from Bangkok, to Pattaya, because they're having a fireworks festival, and she was already coming here when I contacted her. I said, yeah, I'm in Thailand. So she's coming here. So I've been, we're still talking. And I told her, I said, oh, I'm sick. And she's like, oh, well, go to the drugstore and buy some amoxicillin right away. And I'm like, you can get amoxicillin? She said, yeah. You can just go and just buy it. I don't know what else you can buy without a prescription, but at least stuff like that you can. So I've been trying to take it easy. And it went from my throat. Now it's just in my, I got stuffed up nose and everything. So I've been trying to take it easy because of that. I need to get rid of this because it's the last thing because I'm on the downhill run now. I think today marks 7 days till I leave. I'm not, but I need to get rid of this before I don't want to be on a 20-hour flight with a head cold. So I'm trying to get rid of it right now. So I haven't been doing a whole lot. And that's about it. For now, I haven't done a whole lot other than, I did go get a couple massages. Yeah, that's it. So I hope everybody's having a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.